Thank you, Miriam. Fire crews in New South Wales have spent the night preparing for the return of high temperatures. Hot, dry and windy conditions are forecast. Crews have been working to strengthen containment lines around bushfires burning across the state. A total fire ban has been declared for the Sydney, Illawarra, Hunter and Central Ranges areas. Watch and act warnings remain in place for 4 fires. Around 1,500 firefighters are at work. Meanwhile, 2 teenage girls have been charged with lighting a fire in Sydney southwest. Police say the girls were seen lighting fires in a reserve at Bonnyrigg on Friday afternoon. A 12-year-old girl and 13-year-old girl were arrested at a nearby business and have been charged with starting the blaze. As night fell on blazes burning out of control across New South Wales last night, emergency warnings were downgraded to watch and act alerts for the 2 major fires in the Blue Mountains. Residents were called to an emergency meeting by the Rural Fire Service. David Spicer has more.
Here at the Falkland Bridge Public School in the Lower Blue Mountains, hundreds of residents have packed a community meeting to hear some grim to take care for tough times ahead.
5 people, including a toddler and a woman in a wheelchair, are in hospital after a balcony collapsed on the New South Wales south coast. Up to 25 people were standing on the 2nd-storey balcony of a home at North Nowra when it gave way last night. A 2-year-old boy has head injuries, while the 63-year-old woman in a wheelchair has facial fractures. The other 3 people have varying injuries. Police say none of them are life-threatening. A small plane carrying a group of Belgian skydivers has crashed in Belgium, killing 11 people. The plane took off from a small airport in central Belgium, carrying members of the local skydiving club. All on board were killed despite attempts by several people to jump to safety. A local witness described seeing the plane fly over him with pieces falling off it. A Syrian civil war has displaced over 2 million people, with refugees flooding into neighbouring countries like Turkey and Lebanon. But some have gone further afield, and around 5,000 Syrians have been allowed to settle in Germany, where they're reacquainting themselves with life free of fear.
After months and months of fear, of war.
A violin that was famously played as the Titanic sank has fetched $1.4 million at auction in Britain, setting a new record for the relics from the doomed luxury liner. The instrument was reportedly found a week after the 1912 disaster, strapped to the body of the band leader.
At 80,000 I've got.
It's the violin that was... This is the Titanic legend.
Now to a man who's worth at least $1 million. Sasha Merg begin with sport.